Do you want to tell me what cards you just pulled? You can't make this.
So I just
can't
pulled
make-
Judgment. It was the when I was done shuffling and I was done blessing the deck, I just looked at it just to get a sensation of like, what are we on the right path of what I'm about to talk to Mike about privately. But it was Judgment.
That was Judgment.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show you my card, and then do you mind if I play a video?
No, please, by all means.
Okay. So after we just found out what we just found out, right? You got the Judgment card.
Yeah.
I got the Fool card.
Okay.
Now let me show you a video. This was my tarot reading for this. This was my I can't share. You gotta make it shareable.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry about that. No, enable shared screen. I gotta click the whiteboard. There we go. Okay.
So now every morning, everybody knows, well, not everybody, I guess, but every morning I do a tarot oracle reading or oracle tarot reading. And you're gonna find out why these two cards are special today. All right. You pulled the Judgment. I pulled the Fool card, right?
Right.
Let's share a video.
All right. Hey guys, what's up? We are back early in the morning with our Tarot Oracle card reading. And so, I already shuffled them, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay. And then, our tarot cards. Man, it's been a rough day, guys. It's hump day, though. We are halfway through the week. Oh, I already shuffled them, but now they're shuffled. All right. And there's our cards. Today, our Oracle card is... Oh, I have to take some kratom. Alright. The Sacred Fool.
Can't make this shit up.
What's that mean? Well, let's find out what that means. It is number 40, so 4 plus 0 is 4. Number 40, the Sacred Fool. The Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, peaceful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat while it's doing so, fine. The Sacred Fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The Sacred Fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this point of you to try to outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in a radically spontaneously of life. So the sacred fool In you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. Oh, I like playing. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. And in that, we talk about the academy. We talk about synchronicity. We talk about energy. We talk about your mindset. We talk about all these things, guys. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this, without having to understand any of it, which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. You may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them to even the best way. Way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't encourage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning their sanity, then you are right on course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we take up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float on a completely different state of being. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too serious, and it will all work out perfectly. And so when we talk about approaching enlightened awareness, for those that haven't seen my video yet, I posted it on Facebook of how I was doing the dishes, and I had a couple of coins laid out on the counter. I was going to do a spell after I got done doing the dishes. There was a quarter, a nickel, and a penny. All I needed was a dime. I didn't find a dime yet. And I guess somehow I laid the towel on it. But when I went to grab the towel to dry the dishes, the quarter stayed on the counter. The dime, or the nickel, and the penny fell to the floor. Now, being a hermetics teacher, I don't consider that a coincidence. Right? Everything is done through cause and effect and our mindset. And so, when I seen that, the first thing that came to mind was the number 6, a nickel and a penny, 6 cents. 6 cents, do you get it? That's the first thing that popped into my mind. 6 cents. I'm like, wow, 6 cents, all right. So when you look up the definition of 6 cents, according to Merriam-Webster, the definition of 6 cents is a power of perception. Like, not one of the 5 senses, but a keen intuitive power. A keen intuitive power, right? And so what did the book just say? Let me reread that for you. You are just approaching enlightened awareness, a keen intuitive power. So how, it's not a coincidence. So that is just fate. That is my ancestors. That is the world, the energy telling me twice today through the coins that dropped on the floor about my intuitive power, my enlightened skill, and then through the sacred fool card. See how it works? I told you guys, pay attention to your surroundings and your things that you do and everything as you go through the day, because it will confirm, if not beforehand, afterwards, what it's trying to tell you. I have an intuitive power. I have a sixth sense.
Thus, I drew the what card? The Fool card.
So when people tell me, oh, your gut feeling's wrong, fuck you. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I don't think so. Stop with your sneaky shit. All right. And so let's go on to the next thing, shall we? That'd be the tarot card, right? Oh, that's I don't know what that is. That is, looks like a horn. Let's go see what this is, because this is a new card for me. I've never seen this card. All right. I think that's like, I don't know, some kind of flower. Of course. It's a botanical deck. Of course it's some kind of flower. Alrighty. And how funny, I just opened up to it. Okay. And so, this is the Judgment card. Alright? This is the Judgment card. New possibilities. Change just over the horizon. These flowers have taken on the symbolism of purity and chastity in Christian imagery, and are thought to herald the end of winter and the beginning of spring. In a similar way, Judgment is a call to action card, the trumpet preceding a decree. It's the signal of an end to darkness and the dawn of something new. All right. And so there's Judgment. I have been judged. I am leaving away the old, starting on something new, which is good. Maybe we can get this court case done and over with, find me not guilty because I'm not a criminal, and get on to practicing magic and doing what I love. Right, guys? October 13th. I'm approaching that timeline. And so, the Sacred Fool, and the Judgment card. Again, 12th day in a row, is it? It's been the Divine Sorcerer with another Oracle Tarot reading. Have a great day.
All right, what card did you draw?
Judgment.
And I drew the Fool. Twice in one day. You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah. No.
The Fool and the Judgment card together with us. Not only with us, but together this morning as well.
Right. And the falling coins are signs that spirits are around. Like even if, like it's just happenstance. It's like the falling action. It's that reminder that there's something there. That is an absolutely beautiful connection. Like this is a wonderful thing. And just to give you a little bit of a heads up on how like the setup, I've got it over here. I've got the candle in front. I've got the spell book that I was referencing where it's sitting with where I was doing the tarot reading. But on my left side, I have a Priscillid bluestone, the same ones that are up in Stonehenge. And I have a bowl with water in it from Ireland. And so it's the earth, fire, air connection, water with everything connected because of, again, the cannabis, because the spirits of how we connect with this stuff. It facilitates and lubricates that transition between this plane and the spirit plane really easily. So if this isn't an advocacy for this kind of inclusion in sacred practice and a recognition of sacred practice, then I no fucking clue what you people want. Because this shit is crazy. Like there is, and what did your card say? Embrace the crazy? Like, yes, like fucking right. If it blows my mind, like, oh my God, like, come on. Like this is, if nothing else, the hand of the divine at work. This shit would not be possible otherwise.
That's what happens when you play with the divine sorcerer.
Right? But that's the thing about being in this connection, being able to work with this connection, because it's that shared relationship, right? We're working on a situation with you. We just did a bunch of spells where you're connecting to the origin of your thing, right?
Yes.
And now we're bringing forth the spirits to see if we're on the right path to doing that and more things. Like, this is
And you got
of action. At the beginning of the day,
yes.
we read. At the end of the day, we read. What are we doing? This is the thing.
If that doesn't blow your mind, then I don't know what will. Because, like I said, I'm a hermetics teacher. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in cause and effect, vibration, frequency, mentalism, gender. I don't. There is no such thing as coincidence. There's a natural force out there, and it's making itself known. And this, guys, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, friends and family, is proof. It is proof. I just showed you my reading from earlier today, and we just explained to you what we did today. In one day, there's 3 confirmations. The Holy Trinity, 3. Like, how much more proof do you need that witchcraft works?
And this kind of things keeps us in congruency. This keeps us on the life path. This keeps us moving forward. It gives us the reason why we can transmute the inner pain so easily.
Right.
It's like this is you get to the root of this kind of synchronicity, and then this becomes how we connect with others. And this will be how I'm looking forward to starting those conversations. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this. And so I welcome you to reach out, and I welcome everybody to enjoy the content that we produce, because it's for these purposes of communal elevation. So if the techniques that we can share, the spells that I can post and what have you in this context, because Mike has qualified himself because he's gone through that rigid program, right?
Yep.
That's the kind of thing we offer. It takes time, and it takes effort, and it takes dedication to craft to become what Mike has become.
Took me what, 9 months?
Yeah, 9 months. Hardcore 9 months with me, several hours a day. Like, this shit would be, because it's our relationship with all of this, right? This is why there is a tuition fee. This is why there is a period of total immersion into the lifestyle of what it means to be a sorcerer. Because this kind of synchronicity transmits easily. It takes any kind of person willing to dedicate to something, willing to walk a path. And that unlocks crazy opportunities. It's the ridiculousness of the simplicity. There can be nothing other than I don't know, let's find out. Let's talk together. That's what we do. So I'll see you there.